All right, we are live. Welcome, everybody. We are going to take it a little slow at the beginning so the notification will go out to everybody. But welcome to Friday night. It's a very interesting Friday night for me because I do fill-in work for my local station here in Bend, Oregon, and I was literally just downtown doing a live shot, came home for dinner, doing a live shot for you people now, and then after this is done, I've got to go back to the station and go live on TV again. So I'm the live weather guy king for this evening. Welcome to Outdoor Weather Geeks. No news, just weather. The news is depressing these days. Weather's always good to know and good to keep on top of. This is for the outdoor community of Washington and Oregon. We're going to cover just those two states, get you up to speed, what's going to be happening as we head into the weekend. The après-ski beverage for me tonight is water, because I got to go back to the station later on tonight. But tomorrow night I'll have some Crux beer, a local Crux beer from Bend, Oregon. So welcome to Friday night. Let's get into what we're doing. Now, if you can't see right here, yeah, chat box right here. I can kind of see what you're chatting. If you want to chime in and say hello, that's great. But what I encourage you to do is talk to other people. Say, where are you going? What are you expecting? All that fun stuff. Chat is a little bit like a junior high dance. Someone's got to get it started first. So I encourage you to get in there and talk about what the conditions are you're seeing, where you're going, maybe even set up something so people can maybe go skiing with somebody tomorrow. So if you like what you see, I'm just doing this for fun. Thursday through Sunday, 9 p.m. Pacific, live on YouTube and Facebook. You can get a hold of me at outdoorweathergeeks@gmail.com. I do use several resources in doing this. I am a meteorologist. I earned my AMS seal back in 2008. These are a lot of my resources. I do have links to them if you're watching me on YouTube. There are links to all these down below. And as you well know, if you are an outdoors person, do due diligence. I love saying do back to back. Do due diligence because, yeah, I'm going to give you the 30,000 foot view, the cliff notes, but you still got to read the book if you're getting up tomorrow. There's a lot of advisories we've got to get to, so it's an active weather weekend. So check in the morning before you take off. We're going to hit a short-term analysis first, then we're going to hit the watches, alerts, and warnings, and then 10 cities, 8 major ski areas, and 3 volcanoes, and then we'll wrap it up with the what the forecast term for the night. All right, for the short-term analysis, we have essentially a double, arguably triple dose of weather coming in, one that's impacting the area now, much of western Washington dealing with some pretty good rains, and then we have another system coming in on Saturday and then another one coming in on Sunday. So just kind of a Pez dispenser of storms as we go. So we do have some areas that we're going to have to be careful of. Lots of winter weather advisories on tap for us. In fact, as you can see, most of the Cascades under a winter weather advisory at this point. Many gale warnings and small craft warnings throughout both Puget Sound, Strait of Juan de Fuca, and the coast. The Blue Mountains are under a winter weather warning as we speak. That's where a lot of this weather is really pushing in. So again, it's a very active weather pattern. We expect to see these sticking with us for the next couple of days. So don't expect this to just be, one and done type of situation. We do have some avalanche dangers, both for the Olympic Mountains, much of the Cascades, and even Mount Hood area does have moderate chance for avalanche, but a very active weather pattern again. So climbing this weekend, not the greatest conditions, but we will get to our major volcanoes here in just a minute. So let's go quickly around the states. As far as the Puget Sound goes, you're going to be looking at windy conditions for you tomorrow. We're going to get pretty breezy by Seattle standards, staying that way through Sunday, and then starting to taper off on Monday. Central Washington's going to be pushing towards sunshine. You got to get over some showers first, with mid-40s expected for you. Eastern Washington, cool tomorrow with a chance at some snow being mixed in with the rain, pushing towards partly cloudy skies on Sunday, mostly cloudy on Tuesday. The coast is wet and breezy tomorrow. Some pretty substantial winds expected for ocean shores, pushing towards scattered showers and winds on Sunday, partly cloudy skies on Monday. Now, Bellingham, you're looking at some pretty rain and windy conditions as well. A lot of this is just basically kind of bullseyed into that area. We'll put it to mostly cloudy and breezy, and then mid-30s expected for you on Monday. So quite an active Washington. Oregon is fairly similar. We'll take the winds down a notch, but Portland's going to be breezy tomorrow, pushing towards rain on Sunday, showers on Monday. Eugene going to be looking at some rain, light winds though, good news for Eugene. Rain for Sunday and partly cloudy skies for Monday. Along the coast, heavy rains and pretty strong winds if you're heading towards Newport, Bannon and such like that. It's going to be a tough day tomorrow. We're starting to clear out out as we head towards the weekend and towards Monday. Bend, we're going to see rain and snow showers possible. Most of the breezes are going to be later on in the afternoon. Then we will see partly cloudy skies with a chance for rain and snow later on in the day, and then partly cloudy skies on Monday. So pretty good conditions. You got to deal with some winds. Eastern Oregon's going to be staring at a chance for some snow tomorrow, pushing towards partly cloudy skies, and then just plain old sunny skies for Monday. So kind of a mixed bag. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, I always say. If you're going to go skiing, we've got a lot of advisories to talk about. Mount Baker's under a winter weather advisory. This will stick through much of Sunday as well. We have mid-30s for the daytime highs, a bit on the breezy side, gusts towards 23 miles an hour, 3 to 7 inches possible, so we might have some visibility issues around Mount Baker, but that's not going to stop anybody. Stevens Pass looking good as well. Take a look at the accumulations, though. You're going to be getting refreshers every time you go up the chair. It is going to be a little bit breezy, but all in all, Stevens Pass is looking good. Also under a winter weather advisory. Snoqualmie Pass, just a wintry mix. We don't have any winter weather advisories for Snoqualmie Pass for tomorrow. But temperatures are getting in the mid-30s, so you might see some rain and snow mix, but decent accumulations, and all in all, pretty good day, especially to all my friends who are alpentolics, a former alpentolic sitting right here. Crystal Mountain in the low 30s, a little bit below freezing. Decent day, 2 to 4 inches possible. So yeah, some refreshers, and the winds aren't going to be too bad. So a good day for Crystal Mountain. As you push in towards Mount Hood, though, that's where our winter advisories pick up once again. Breezy conditions with gusts towards 30 miles an hour, 4 to 8 inches of snow possible. So again, some visibility issues, possible whiteout issues you may be dealing with when you deal with that much accumulation and wind. Mount Bachelor, it's windy there quite a bit, so we're kind of used to it, but some accumulations 2 to 4 inches. Might be see some fresh powder when you get in there tomorrow morning. Temperatures below freezing, so it's going to be a nice day. I will be heading up to the Nordic Center to do a little bit of groomers and then head off into the backcountry with my BC 65s. Hoodoo is going to be a bit on the breezy side, getting just above freezing, and gusts getting over 30 miles an hour, with accumulations getting 3 to 7 inches. So by Hoodoo standards, actually not half bad. It's going to be breezy and a little bit wet, but all in all, a pretty good day. Willamette Pass getting into the mid-30s, 3 to 5 inches possible for you, but the winds are going to be fairly moderate. You'll be under a winter weather advisory. Again, all these are basically sticking around until, if I remember correctly, it's about 6 o'clock on Sunday. So very active weekend ahead. If you're going to be doing any climbing, not the greatest weekend for it, but we are starting to head towards some better conditions for it. Right now we have winter weather advisories for Mount Rainier. Could see some gusts towards 40 miles an hour, nearly 2 feet of snow certainly possible around Mount Rainier. Same thing with Mount St. Helens, a winter weather advisory there. About a foot of snow there with gusts towards 20 miles an hour. Mount Adams not under an advisory, but still not a grand day with gusts towards 35 miles an hour and 5 to 9 inches of snow possible. So a very active weather system, series of weather systems really coming in our way. So definitely do your due diligence every morning if you're going to go out. Double check, make sure, because by the time you get up tomorrow, this information is going to be about 12 hours old. And as you know, on a weekend like this, it can change rapidly. Now, I usually do a what the forecast word, but I thought because of all the weather advisories we have, what's the difference between a watch and a warning? Now, a watch just suggests that something may be coming. If you have a warning, that means it's essentially imminent. So if you watch, you might just want to keep your eyes open. If you have a warning, you're probably just going to want to stay away. So that is the what the forecast term for now. If you liked what you saw, again, check me out on Facebook and on YouTube. I'll be doing this hopefully through the end of March, although like I said, this is kind of just on my own time for fun because I'm a meteorologist with an outdoor addiction, and I know there's a lot of you out there as well. So I can be reached at outdoorweathergeeks@gmail.com. Send me weather pictures. I want to start showing weather pictures of y'all getting out there, so get out there, take some pictures, and send them my way. That is it for your Friday night. I am meteorologist Scott Ellis for Outdoor Weather Geeks. No news, just weather, because we all know that's all we really care about. Have a great Friday night, and hopefully we will see you tomorrow night.